Hi, Cappies. Anjanetta here, back, getting ready to do your reading for the end of September. Just going to have you take a look at your cards before we get going really quick. All right, Caps. Getting started on your spread. The first card out was the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords could mean a feeling of betrayal, being backstabbed. What it is it's extreme pain. Moving forward, you have the Two of Pentacles, trying to find balance and stability. This could be home, this could be job, this could, be finances. But moving forward from that, I see the Queen of Wands. So maybe you had a situation where you were trying to find balance in a relationship, maybe with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries fire sign person. It shows here the Knight of Pentacles, that you were offering stability. You wanted to gain a partnership with this person. And it looks like at some point you guys did become, here with the Two of Cups, a couple that you did partner up. Moving forward from that, Spirit stepped in with the Judgment card. That's what's next, Judgment. The Judgment can mean being awakened to something or certain things, or being called, or having a calling. Maybe you were called to awaken to something. Moving on from that, it shows the Two of Swords, meaning that you were protecting your heart. You had on your protective gear here. Looking over from that card, you drew the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is facing this Two of Swords. So there's something that you needed to go within. Something that you needed to become enlightened about. Okay? Concerning your fulfillment. Okay? Fulfillment at the time being that the Queen of Wands, your relationship. And the relationship card or the partnership card is at the center of the spread. So, this is you having some heavy thoughts about this relationship that you were in. Okay? Moving on from that, I asked Spirit to give us, some more information, some more insight to the spread. And then the Five of Pentacles came out. It shows me that you felt left out, or you just, something was off balance here. Like you felt left out in the cold, left out an institution. It shows two lame people hanging around outside of looks like a church or some type of building. So maybe outside of your relationship, you felt that you were just left outside of something. The next card following that is the Nine of Swords. So it's something that kept you in your head, definitely. Something that kept you up at night. Something that was a burden to you. The next card that card is facing, while the next card is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is looking directly back at the Nine of Swords. So you were feeling stuck in a situation as well. Now, once you look at something, your first card was a Ten of Swords. Okay, so what's funny with this spread is that you drew the Seven of Swords, you drew the Nine of Swords, and the 10, which means it was a progression in how you were feeling. So this is something that, was not easy for you. But remember, Spirit did step in with judgment and wanted you to be awakened to something. So the next card that I drew was the Temperance card, finding balance. Okay, Temperance card is balancing what you have in common sense and what you have intuitively. You know, allowing spirit to step in, to your intuition to kick in, to, you know, put together what you need to put together so that you can have insight. Okay, that's showing, you know, twice over on the board with the Hermit card. You know, going within. So this relationship at one point did bring you happiness, because it shows that you guys had a family together. There was a 10 of Cups here. So the fire sign that you were dealing with, you guys got into a partnership. It shows a family card here, that you guys were working together, and then there was something that stepped in that caused you to guard your feelings and go within. But moving forward, again, I wanted to ask Spirit, what could we do, or what would the outcome be? What are the suggestions or any movement that should go on past this? You drew the Fool card, so that means they want you to take a leap of faith, start anew. Okay, the next card was the World card, so you're completing the cycle, or have completed the cycle. The Sun card is next. You will find happiness. Okay, and then it's confirmed. I'm sorry, excuse me, got tongue-tied. Then it's confirmed by the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles was the last card on the deck after we drew all of these cards here. Hopefully you can see it. So it looks like you have no worries, nothing to worry about. You know, there definitely was some struggles. Look what's behind the 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. The 10 of Wands. You were burdened in this relationship. It was burdensome to be in this relationship. I know that's sad to say when it's concerning family, because we want to have good relationships with family. We want to build and have a family. That's our whole purpose. But sometimes when things aren't going as they should, you know, we have to make adjustments, and that's just life, right? Okay. Under that card, wow, you have the Death card. Look at that. So you're thinking about the World card here. That's a cycle completing itself. And you have the Death card, transformation. So it looks like you're moving on. Definitely. After the Death card, let me surprise you here. You won't believe this. Queen of Pentacles. So if you're going to complete this cycle and move forward to find happiness and be stable in yourself, the King of Pentacles, right, that came out, is you standing in your power, in your authority, finding yourself after all of this heartbreak, after all this pain, feeling stuck and confused, and then you get the pairing again because you have the Queen and the King of Pentacles. That's a really, really good spread. It ends up in a really good place. Hopefully you can see that, Caps. All right, Caps, this has been your end of September reading. I will see you again in October. I may pop in at the very end of September to say a few words, but if not, I will see you in October. Thanks for joining me here on Enlightened Spirit Tarot, and I hope to see you again. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video, and hopefully I was able to touch a bunch of people. Take care.